What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking back through a 4060 I built a couple days ago. It worked. It just had it had one thing in it that wasn't acting quite right that we didn't like. So it's being pulled out right now. I'm gonna take y'all along with me to see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. I have an idea of what's wrong. We're gonna have to get into it, tear it back down, look at everything and make sure everything's 100%. Let's go get into it. All right, got the transmission on my build table. I've already had the pan off of it while it was in the truck, so there's already gonna be some pieces apart, but what it was doing is binding up when it went to shift into overdrive. So I'm gonna tear it down, check the sprag, and make sure everything's stacked out right in the forward drum. Let's get to tearing this thing down. Had to break out the big dog. These bell housing bolts are the stupidest bolt design in the world. This is the forward drum. This is where I think our problem's going to be. They look fine. These don't look burnt.
Here's your problem. Here's your problem. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Got the drum apart, and we have found the problem, which I created that problem. Coming out with it, I cut a ring. But here, these are the overrides clutches. I had an extra steel packed in on them, so there wasn't any clearance, so they were just crammed all together. So I just went ahead and completely disassembled that drum to double check my work. This is the hardest drum to build in this transmission, so I'm not gonna hold myself too tightly on that. I'm still in the process of learning. We're gonna get there. And we also smelt the fluid was burnt. And we're looking like, where did that come from? And it had burnt the band up while it was doing all of that binding up. Let's get this thing freshened up and put back together. All right, got the drum back together. Got the new sealing ring in it and everything, so about to get all the case cleaned up for the new gasket and everything. We'll go back together with it. It's a pain in the butt to get this drum done in here. Alright guys, this is it, all back together. Alright guys, like I was saying before, this is not a patch job. This was a transmission that I had previously built and something was wrong with it. So we went back in it and we found the problem, and now it is good to go. It'll be going back in the truck here in a little bit, and we'll get to see if that's what fixed it, which that was the problem. But what was wrong with it was the override clutches in the forward drum. I had stacked one too many. I had put an extra steel in there, so it was just binding up when it was going into overdrive. Third gear wasn't releasing, so that's fixed. When we rebuild a transmission, we do a complete overhaul, brand new everything. So this is not patch job. We don't do patchwork. We make the vehicles that we put out of our shop 100%. Thank y'all to those who have watched this video, and we'll catch y'all next time.